You know what's the worst? Being a sidekick. Whether we're talking about Robin, Tails, or Kevin Hart or whatever movie he's in with The Rock, nobody wants to be the number 2 guy. When you played Harry Potter on the playground, nobody wanted to be Ron, you wanted to be Harry. Or when you were playing superheroes, nobody wanted to be Crypto the Superdog, you wanted to be the Man of Steel. But you know who gets this treatment the worst? My boy Luigi from Super Mario. Who told us that Luigi was Mario's sidekick? Why do we all assume that Luigi is not on the same level as Mr. Jumpman? And it's because of that reputation that's been put on the Green Plumber, he's developed some pretty deep-seated issues. But you wouldn't tell from his outward demeanor. What's Luigi hiding from the world that can not only hold himself back, but ourselves? I'm the guidance guy, and your internet school counselor's gonna look into this. Our boy Luigi has a really interesting situation. On one hand, yes, he's known as the eternal understudy and will never get the full shine that his brother gets as the ambassador of video games. But then again, he does get some perks for not having to be the main tentpole of the Nintendo empire. For starters, you'll notice that Luigi has a lot more personality than Mario, right? Now, I got nothing on Mario, I did a whole mini on him a while back if you want to take a look at it. And also do the YouTube thing and like and subscribe while you're at it. But he suffers from what I call mascot syndrome. It's a condition in which the embodiment of an idea, company, whatever, you become very limited in how you are portrayed. Take Mickey Mouse for example. His personality is pretty much the same that it's been since the beginning. He has the happy-go-lucky, oh boy, kind of energy. Unless he's in a very specific situation, or in those Mickey Mouse shorts from a little while back, he's not allowed to be mad, scared, or any other non-positive emotion, and Mario follows that same path for the most part. But Mr. Lean and Green, he's got some freedom. Sure, he can be upbeat like his bro, he can also be scared, like in Luigi's Mansion, and he could be killer vindictive like in Mario Kart 8. Look at that man's face! This is the face of a man that says, "You don't mess with me, and if you do, I'ma get you back." But despite all this, our flutter kicker has a psychological roadblock that has been holding him back. And that roadblock is his repressed emotions. Beneath all the smiles and occasional sass, Luigi has been bottling quite a lot of feelings that he's been suppressing throughout the years. Hold up, where are these repressed emotions, you may be asking? It may be hard to find in, say, Super Mario 3D World, but take a look at some of the other games that he shows up in. Like in the N64 classic Paper Mario, Luigi mentions in his secret journal how much he wants to join his brother on one of his grand adventures, and he laments being left back at home. But it's in Super Smash Brawl that we see some real substance. Before he started bringing his vacuum pack to a Smash fight, his final Smash was the Negative Zone, a trippy attack that doesn't seem to be related to anything Luigi or Super Mario for that matter. But when you look at the description of the move under its trophy, you see that it's, quote, a reflection of the dark side he embraced in his brother's shadow. This move is the visual representation of resentment towards his brother and his reputation for being a perpetual second banana. Sorry man, if you feel so ignored and neglected by those around you that you can literally weaponize it, that's a problem. And of course, even though we can't turn our hidden emotions into super moves, repression still poses a major threat to us as well. What I tell my students about stuffing our emotions is that repression is like shaking a soda bottle. When you don't allow yourself to feel something, be it good or bad, it's like shaking a soda bottle without opening it. And each time we stuff those feelings, we shake that bottle like it's a maraca. Eventually, you'll have to express those emotions at some point. And when you do, it's like opening a soda bottle that's been shaken up. It's gonna go all over the place. And often it will happen at the least opportune time and will have often absolutely nothing to do with your real issue. And we can't go through life like that. Studies have shown that repression can not only lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression, but can also manifest in physical issues like back pain and cardiovascular disease. Not to mention that it puts you at risk for self-destructive behavior such as self-harm and drug abuse. It's not worth it to keep whatever you're feeling inside. Get those feelings out in a healthy way that doesn't harm you or others. Write in a journal, run, draw, sing, whatever gets those feelings out, make sure it happens. Also, be sure to share those feelings with someone close to you whom you can trust with anything. It's not always easy or fun, but just like how being physically healthy isn't always fun, ensuring your mental health is always worth the temporary inconvenience. You know what though? There is one time that Luigi finally was able to be honest with himself and his crew in one of the Mario games, and it was in Super Paper Mario as Mr. L. Yes, he was brainwashed, but it was the most honest we've ever seen the Green Mario. And there's something that we can take from that. Not the evil jerk seeking to end everything part, of course, but being real with those around us, and most importantly, ourselves. And when that happens, we can have our own adventures, our own shine, and step out from the shadows and into the truth of ourselves. Hold up, don't go nowhere yet. Like you guys know, when school is out, the Guidance Guy is on, and this weekend is no exception. Look out this Saturday for a video focusing one of the biggest couples in crime in the DC universe, and then on Monday I'll be putting out a Guidance Guy Unplugged going a little bit into Black History Month. So, if you want to know when exactly those videos come out, make sure you do the YouTube thing and ring that bell so you know when it's coming out. Or if you're watching this in the future, you could just go ahead in that special corner and find those videos as well. Until next time.